Ready? Jan Wayne Swayze presents the FREE99 podcast. Be sure to follow us on SoundCloud, iTunes, YouTube, iHeartRadio, Spotify, Twitch, Instagram, and TikTok. Search FREE99 podcast. Shout out to all the sponsors.
Thank you for rocking with us.
Shout out to all the listeners.
Thank you for rocking with us.
Jan Wayne Swayze in the building.
Yo.
Hand jump.
Kumo B. Oh, shout out to JD Fresh.
JD Freshness.
Love you, Justin.
Family first.
Kumo B in the building.
Don't let the lifestyle drag you down. Who knows what was the last time you felt the love? One last sparkle to follow in my life. One last sparkle to follow.
You got like a baritone. You got that.
I go up and down.
Yeah.
It depends how nasal he is.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm pretty nasally.
Was that your audition right now?
That was my audition. Well, how'd I do, Teeko?
We'll talk after the show.
I am the good homie Gus, customer service, a.k.a. Mikey's Papa.
Give it to him, Daddy.
A.k.a. Podcast Poppy. And this is...
Auntie Gus.
Easy. And this is episode...
2, 1, 4.
Rommel, please introduce. All this energy, this powerhouse we have on episode 214 of the FREE99 podcast.
All right. Surfing. With origins dating back to Peru, it is the Polynesian culture that mainly attributes to what is known as today's modern surfing.
Okay.
In surfing, you cannot ride all waves. A wave must be strong enough to ride, but not dangerous enough to toss the surfer as it breaks.
Okay.
Every surfer must assess each wave and choose one within their comfort zone or skill set to mitigate any risk.
Choices.
Tonight's guest, once a surfer, but now an ocean.
Oh.
No longer riding, but creating the wave for other creatives to ride.
Jeez.
Teeko, which was coined on a surfing trip in Santa Cruz, is a musician with roots in DJing, from ultrasounds to Divide and Conquer to Zebra Records, competing with the greats at DMC and ITF, 4-1 Funk, Dollar Bin Quintet, rest in peace, J1.
Rest in peace.
Starship Connection, working with Ruckazoid. Dane Funk, Mark Ronson, A-Track, a pod favorite, Larry June, Jazzy Jeff, T3, and I haven't even mentioned his accolades, like the Innovative Producer Award from the Berklee College of Music, or recognized by the prestigious Monterey Jazz Festival.
Sheesh.
And I sincerely apologize for any of those who I missed, because I know for damn sure there are definitely some people I missed, and it was bound to happen. See, when your body of work starts to resemble that of a body of water, it is inevitable for someone to get lost in the waves.
Fucking Rommel.
Wow, man.
The FREE99 podcast is honored and humbled to have the legend, Bay Area's very own Teeko in the building.
Woo! Shout out to Teeko.
Wow.
Thank you,
Salute,
Teeko.
man.
Salute.
What an intro.
Yeah, he does that.
Come on.
Teeko, man. He does that.
The monologue intro, bro.
You an ocean dog?
Epic, man. Do we even have to do the show? Can we just stop on that?
There we go.
I've heard people say that before.
That was crazy. That's the whole thing. That's the story.
Also the double entendre of like how waves are in music.
Waves, wave form,
Like his hair.
wavy.
Natural waves.
Is it?
This is
Natural waves.
Come on, man. I like that a lot. That's crazy. You going crazy with that intro, man. That was crazy.
Thank you.
Flowers well deserved.
Appreciate you guys. And you know, earlier I just want to shout you guys out real quick. I gotta throw it back because that was.
Did you write an intro?
I did not write an intro, but I brought some churros, courtesy of Frank Grizzly. Shout out to Frank Grizzlies. I want y'all to have some.
Oh my God.
But definitely go down there and eat the food. It's incredible. They always taking care of your boy. It's amazing.
Like Harlem Heat said, Frank Grizzly, I'm coming for you. Without the end part.
But I want to shout you guys out honestly for creating a platform and just hosting a space to get some stories told and documented. And just keep doing it, you guys. Like, I'm in full support. I've been appreciating it from the shadows
Thank
and
you.
it's great to be here. Really appreciate it.
Would you mind writing that down so I show my mom?
We got that on tape. Put it in there.
yeah.
Send it to the AI.
Yeah.
So, just diving into music, what was, if you could say you have an origin or where you had like your moment to where like this is, music is my thing now.
Man.
Like I need to learn more about this. I need to work at different spots. I need to connect.
Yeah.
I needed to be in the space where people were making music. Where was that moment for you?
I mean, it's such a progression, you know, like going back to really kind of when I first realized that music was just something that, I don't know, I was just completely compelled to do and just learn and understand.
Was that like at a young age?
Very, very young, man. Like, you know, I think learning how to kind of play a little guitar from my father in Puerto Rico, like even before playing baseball or something, he was, you know,
What was the first song you learned to play?
Turn the 12-bar blues, just straight guitar, 12-bar blues. It was like 101, like learn how to play the blues.
Damn.
And then like, you know, kind of just from there, I remember getting piano lessons a little bit. My mother, very musical as well. And, you know, my father
Shout
can
out to
play,
moms.
shout out to moms, number one. And my father can play piano as well. He can read, you know, sheet music. So it was always around. And I think at that point when I got to California from Puerto Rico, I was—
What age?
maybe like 6, 7, something like that. Young, real young. And I was still in piano lessons, and I remember I really wanted to like get a new sound. Like I wasn't satisfied with just the piano. So
Oh, really? At a young age, at 7, you're like,
my mind was
I need to get my mids up.
Yo, I want something crazier.
Yeah.
Like something just really powerful. So the next thing was like electric guitar. Like, wow, I need to plug in. I want to play with amplifier. I was just really young. I just wanted to hear just something powerful. And, you know, electric guitar, I started learning. And then my uncle, actually a very important figure. Shout out to my uncle.
Shout out
Uncle.
When I kind of got close to him, when I first got to you know, the Bay Area, he basically played me rap like for the first time.
What was it?
Yeah.
It was probably like some like East Palo Alto chunk, like or Rated X.
Yeah.
Maybe Totally Insane.
It's either those two.
Totally Insane, Rated X, chunk. Maybe one of the Pam the Funkstress records. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Pam.
Like I remember seeing the videos. Like he would play me. They shot the music video for Funk Lab All Stars, which was Pam the Funkstress group, and they shot it at his record store. He had a record store in Redwood City, excuse me, called the Record Club, and that was my uncle.
Was it with a W?
the
Was it
Record
Rec
Club?
with an R?
Oh, like rec.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it was probably hip hop spelling. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Like Record, like
Yeah.
REWRECK.
And I remember like just showing up to that shop, you know, and just being around the music after he had like introduced me to rap, and you know, even just shelving records and you know, putting stuff on the shelf just so he could, you know, I could take home a tape at the end of the week or something like that, picking up
Earn
a
your
Digital
keep.
Underground,
Yeah.
grab a Too Short, grabbing, you know, learning about all this, and then seeing a turntable for the first time behind the counter. There was this one moment while everybody was shopping for records. I remember, like, I was never really supposed to be back there.
Right.
I was always in the back room boxing stuff up. I was a little kid, like, just running around. And like my eyes come up to the turntable behind the counter. People are shopping, just playing something, and I just remember I couldn't help but not touch. You know, I saw the, you know, on the Techniques when the little circles are all lined up,
yeah.
locked in, 33 course lock, and I just wanted to.
Touch
I
it?
just grazed it, and I
like,
seen
cool.
I heard the sound go, you know, it went like that, and everyone in the room turned around, and like kind of looked at, and I was like, I felt like I did something wrong. I was like, oh, whoa, but then it was also like,
That's the
whoa,
sound you're looking for?
I controlled the whole room.
Wow.
I was like, whoa, like I touched the record and it like did a little something and everyone responded, and I was like, whoa, like it kind of stuck with me. And then my uncle's business partner at the time was Cameron Paul, rest in peace.
Rest in
Cameron
peace.
Paul.
Wow,
Paul.
his business
Legend.
partner was Cameron Paul.
Absolutely. So Tandem Records was my uncle and Cameron Paul. That was TRC. That was you know, a lot of the early DJ mix bootleg,
Yeah.
you know, records. You know, so like Mix It Records and all those like compilation.
Mix It record.
Mix It.
Yeah.
Like all that. So that was Cameron Paul, like, and my uncle. And I remember meeting Cameron Paul at like family dinners and things like that. And I had his VHS tape that I would just watch over and over and over. It was Cameron Paul Tells All. It's on YouTube. Look it up. It's hilarious. You see the dude with the mullet and the shoulder strap headphone. But it was filmed in my uncle's studio, and it was just something, you know, right there. It was just all around me, man. And, you know, started working at his warehouse and then eventually worked at Ultrasounds, like you mentioned earlier, which was like on the other side of his business and buying records from the distributor. I was working in the retail, so I was just
Was TRC off
around.
Oyster Point?
Yeah, the Grand Avenue. Yup.
Heim?
Yup.
Shout out to Heim.
Yup. I'm OG.
I worked at TRC for a spell.
There you go. A lot of people did.
For a spell.
A lot of people did, man.
Yeah.
A lot of homies did, you know. So it was
There was,
it was cool to see.
Yeah, the warehouse. Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that was
Oh man, Peanut Butter Wolf was there. Rasco was there. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Peanut Butter Wolf.
JV Velasco.
Let me put this on record too, because Wolf, and they didn't leave.
Pun intended.
I'm gonna put this on the record. Because the Stone's Throw documentary didn't really cover this. It was left out. Peanut Butter Wolf.
Mr. Wolf.
Mr. Wolf.
That was not smooth. That was chunky.
No, yeah, basically, you know, the in-house label New Groove Alliance was Peanut Butter Wolf, Mad Child, Mad Lib, Loot Pack, Beat Junkies.
Loot Pack.
Design, like it was design, like so it was really the early start of like his first Stone's Throw roster. Yeah. Before it came down to Southern California, and I felt like that was kind of a piece of the story that like.
So it had roots here. I didn't even know that.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That's crazy.
The first Mad Lib, Loot Pack, like those were on New Groove Alliance. If you look at
I still
those
have a
records.
cup. There's a coffee mug.
What?
Like I still the New Grooves. I see the logo in my head. Like
Yeah, exactly.
yeah.
No, those. So you know, so early age, man. Like hearing that and just getting involved with the music from an early age and just mobile DJing from there, all that, you know.
And it seemed, did you have like? It seemed like you had like full kind of support from your parents, from your family.
It took a little sec, you know. I know I had to get my grades up and do a few things before I can get a turntable, and you know, I had to pay for it myself and do.
Oh damn!
You know all that. You just get, you know, do whatever you got to do.
Where was your first gig you remember performing at live?
Oh man,
In front of
like
people.
DJing.
Yeah.
I do remember. It was Top of the Hill, Daly City.
War Memorial?
No, it was at like a restaurant. It was a small spot, and it was literally my first opportunity to play records in front of people. That was given to me through my two best friends in high school. Shout out to my brother Jaime and Danilo, Kuya Boy,
Shout
right
out.
there.
Kuya boy.
Kuya Boy. And them two basically introduced me to Steve Aldea. Shout out to Steve Aldea, who
Shout
was
out.
Divide and Conquer, as you mentioned earlier.
Right.
And basically there was a family party at Top of the Hill, Daly City. You know, the family's son was going off to the military or something like that, and it was like
Yeah.
a family get together, and I literally had like, you know, maybe 5 records or something, and my hands were just shaking crazy. But it was the first time I got to play some records in front of people.
Was it a paid gig?
Absolutely not. I probably had to pack the
Get your
equipment.
stripes.
I had to roll the earthquakes or whatever it was.
They
You know?
probably paid you on like Lumpia.
Oh, I got fed. For sure.
The first party I ever threw with some homies was at Holy Angels Hall.
Oh, yeah,
You?
I think
And it was I was a freshman, and we had Divide and Conquer DJ for us.
Okay.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah, because it was like some of the OGs, some of the older dudes in my crew were written heads. So DVC,
Oh, yeah.
Divide and Conquer had a lot of connections because they
Sure.
would DJ all of our rallies.
Okay.
A lot of our rallies. So like, I remember having y'all having Divide and Conquer DJ one of the like my first party like was always like something I remember, like the flyer, like MC Chill made our flyer for us. You know what I mean? So it was like very hand drawn, and it was like of that era to where
Right.
like we weren't printing out flyers like on gloss yet. It was straight paper flyers.
Right.
And whoever had the nicest writing.
Right.
Whatever girl, what girl
Yeah,
could draw.
it's a side note. Do you notice they all have the kind of like similar writing? It's all very nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out to girl writing. You all know who you are as a gender. I don't know what.
Oh man.
Girl writing is
But
the thing.
that was a whole era, man,
Yeah,
of
it
like,
was.
you know, doing high school parties, doing cotillions, doing the mobile thing, which, you know, if people watching this are not, you know, familiar with the Bay Area scene, like that was huge out here.
Mobile was heavy out here.
And that was
still
the way.
heavy.
Yeah, that was like the way to kind of, if you were a DJ, that was like your, you know, that was the stage. You basically were either doing that or battling, you know.
Did you have any like rival mobile DJ groups?
Nah, not too crazy. Like we would do those
I
sound.
thought the name of the group was Not Too Crazy. I was like,
Sounds like
damn.
You heard of Not Too Crazy? Yeah. We beat them.
I.
But then you know, people with them, they're like a little bit. They're not too crazy.
Nah, but they did used to. I remember doing some of the like sound clash things that we used to do at the St. Mary's Cathedral.
St. Mary's.
I'm sorry.
downtown.
in
Hold
the
on. You were doing sound clashes.
Yeah, it would be like SBC over here, Divide and Conquer.
Wow.
And everybody bring out the lights. And I was still young, and we had, I think we had Majestic Chris with us too, because
shout out to Chris.
Majestic Chris was another like
Chris.
important,
Chris.
Absolutely a very important figure in my life. He really pushed me too in the beginning to.
He's a very nice guy.
To battle. That's my bro right there.
He's a very. I met him in
Chris.
hallways, but he's always been like, "What's up?" And I was like, "What's up?"
Chris is the best, man.
Yeah.
He was definitely like motivational. He was always kind of telling me like, "Yo, dude, you got something. Like you gotta keep
Just
going.
stay on track.
Yeah, and he pushed me to sign up for my first battle. Like
What age?
Oh damn, that was it was the '99 Guitar Center finals.
So you're like 18.
Yeah, I was young.
18.
Yeah.
Who stood out to you in that battle?
Well, that was when I met.
Mr. B?
No, that was later. I think I 99 Guitar Center, the
In
prelim.
SF, right?
SF prelim. I tied for first with Mike Realm,
Wow. Shout out to Realm.
OG.
Shout out.
And then that battle, I actually met one of my best friends, my brother DJ Devro, who later went on to form the Demolition Man with Imperial.
Shout out to Devro.
Demolition Man, really? No, they was really on the streets.
Oh come on, man! I was
Really,
with him.
if you were like out in the party scene, they were there. Mm-hmm. I remember
was
every
this?
Demolition Man. It was
They started like 06, 05, peak hyphy.
yeah.
Oh.
I really remember the cover because dude had braids
Yeah.
and it was long and he had the striped tee and
man.
like not Jabot jeans, but it was hyphy, so they were big. But Demolition Men don't get enough respect as far as like the footwork they put in during that time, because this is maybe MySpace, not even Facebook.
Yeah.
Because like you had to be
sure.
in a college at this time to have Facebook.
Yeah.
So it was maybe MySpace,
It was
maybe
MySpace
Friendster.
era.
Yeah. No, it was.
they were
Like
in
you
the
really had to
streets.
be outside,
Yeah.
passing out free CDs at Fisherman's Wharf.
That's right.
Yeah. No, Demolition Men don't get enough respect.
Oh yeah,
you know what I mean?
all the time. I'm happy to drop Demolition Man. Like DJ Imperial,
Shout out.
and Devro, and
Shout
out. Like Imperial asked me who he needed to move to the Bay, and he called me. I knew him through the battle scene. He was living in New York, and he asked me who he could live with.
Yeah.
In the Bay, and I connected him with Devro.
He's not even from
Oh,
out here,
wow.
huh?
And then that's what kind of like blossomed
Yeah, that's
the
how
relationship.
it's set up.
Wow. So I didn't even know he's not even from out here.
From New York.
Tieko was doing collabs before Tieko was doing collabs.
Jeez.
Dog.
Yeah, we made it happen.
Cross country.
Just,
And what year was that?
That was probably 05 or something like that.
He must have had a sidekick.
Oh, I had a sidekick for sure. So when I was working at Ultrasounds, definitely had the sidekick
T-mail.
on the AIM.
So if that was 05, that means that at that point in
like
time you had given up DJ.
Or
at
I
least
had given up
battling.
battling. Exactly.
Is that the time?
03.
03, right?
I
Yeah.
stopped, yeah, pretty much.
And did you already drop DJ from the name?
I kind of did.
Shout
yeah.
out to Paris Hilton.
Damn, that's funny. I started after the last battle was the 03 World Finals that I went.
Europe, right?
Yeah, I was
Yep.
in Germany. I won the USA Finals for the scratch category for ITF. Shout out to ITF crew, Alex Aquino,
Shout out to Alex,
Posh,
Alex.
and
Uncle Alex.
Uncle Al, and ITF. Yeah, 03, and so I advanced to the Worlds. And right when I was there, I think I finished second place, and
D-Styles.
D-Styles was judging, and he gave me a DVD that night.
Knitting Factory, right?
He gave me the Knitting Factory DVD, and I went. Me and Max Kane, shout out Max Kane.
Shout out.
We went back to where we were at in the hotel, and we like threw the DVD, and we were like, "Damn, this is crazy." You saw Ruckazoid, you saw Mike Boo, D-Styles, Beat Junkies just performing music. In
Just
a whole,
all- yeah, exactly.
all turntable and just creating compositions live, and we were like, man. And I was already on the musical tip. Like my set from 03 was no battle records. It was all just very musical. Mm-hmm. And that was the move. From that point on, I was like, cool. I'm gonna drop the DJ. I'm gonna work on the album.
Right.
And then I started recording, and my first album came out in 06.
And I've watched, actually because of I heard an interview you did with the Chop Shop. Shout out to the Chop Shop.
Oh yeah, Eddie
Chop
James.
Shop.
Yeah.
And React, New York.
And you did mention the Knitting Factory.
Yeah.
And because of that, like I watched that entire set. That shit was crazy. I think at that point in time, turntablism wasn't necessarily where it's at now. And it, the blend of like musician and DJ, it's so much more like of a blurred line because they are basically same, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, we took it to the extreme with the musicality. Shout out to Ruckazoid.
Ruckazoid, yeah.
Really leading the charge. I mean, first time I met him was at the San Jose radio station. He had the show called Transmissions Radio, all scratch music.
What radio station was
All scratch.
Yeah, San Jose State. San Jose State
Shout
Radio.
out to
It's called
Bro.
Transmissions Radio, and me and Max Kane used to roll from the city. He used to work at Buy Right. I would, all right, hey, and I would pick him up. He would have a couple sandwiches from the deli. We would mob out to San Ho and get up on this radio show, right? And then I remember during one of the breaks, we were smoking in the courtyard, and Rick Ruckazoid came up to me and he was like, "Yo, what would your dream turntable be?" And that's where the conversation that led into like the Controller One basically started, and he was just already like brainchilding the whole thing. Like, and a lot of people don't know this. Modern DJing cue points, like actual cue point triggering, was actually started with Ruckazoid and our homeboy Joe from Boston, who the two of them were basically working on the quick switch, which was
history lesson, y'all.
Absolutely. Like, this is all the DJs, all modern DJs right now currently, if you use a cue point like that has a button on the mixer, you use the S9, you use the S11, whatever you're doing, like, this is where it started. Look up on YouTube Ruckazoid quick switch, and you're gonna see really wild creative stuff. But that was the birth of like the cue point DJing, which is today's modern DJing.
Yeah.
But that kind of is one of the unwritten, untold,
Tell them
who was credited for that. That's my bro right there. So, let's make sure we get some of that on the table.
Get them their flowers immediately.
Absolutely.
And since we came out with the Controller One turntable, which was the first melodic turntable instrument that Rick's first brainchild. I was like, yo, let's make the pitch programmable. I want to be able to program my scales.
Right.
Mike Boo was like, yo, let's make it the first MIDI turntable of all time.
Wow.
And so when that came out, like, that was another level. It just took my career to a whole nother.
So I do want to talk, because that is kind of like that is that point in your career where it just takes off in another direction.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask you, did you have a hand in developing that controller or that turntable?
Yeah. Like, Mike Boo and I was in Japan. We flew out there. We were at the Vestax headquarters. We were sitting down with the engineers.
How old were you at this time?
Damn. Well, this is probably, I don't know, man, maybe like 07, 8 or something.
This is beyond music already.
Yeah, we're innovating now.
Yeah.
And
you went from regular guitar to
you're
electric.
innovating.
Like regular guitar to electric guitar. Like, it's
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, it was crazy.
I had no idea, dog.
That changed the game. There was one video. Well, so I waited a while before I got my actual turntable.
Yeah. So tell us the story about when you did get it.
Yeah.
And I heard somewhere where you basically had it and you were just looking at it.
Bro, I couldn't believe we had manifested it, like from being in Japan, sitting with the engineers who don't even speak English, and we're communicating like, yo, we want to be able to play the melody, put the thing here.
No
MIDI.
Google Translate.
Oh, bro.
You need a translator.
Like a person. Like a person.
You had homeboy translator.
And they make it happen, and then it's like sitting in front of you. And with my background of like, from turntable to understanding like music theory and how to play an instrument, I'm looking at this instrument that's like the culmination of like my life. And I had to sit back and I just looked at it for like maybe a week straight, maybe more. I couldn't.
Still digesting it.
Yeah.
Processing
Before I even approached it, I was like, this is gonna change my life. I knew it. This is gonna be something different. And then
it was like a dating process, right?
Oh, man.
It was like you just hanging out with it in the room.
Let's size you up real quick.
It was so good. You're like looking at it, you're like, damn. But let's just dive in a little bit on that, because like you said, right, you were playing guitar, you were playing piano, but you wanted that sound. You weren't happy with what we were hearing. You go into your uncle's record shop, you touch the record.
Yeah.
You have a taste of what that is, and now sitting in front of you is something that you helped create.
Yeah.
And right then and there, you knew that was your sound.
I knew it would open everything up. That's why it just took me back. I would look at it and be like, the possibilities are endless. This is the instrument. I could put any sound I wanted on it and manipulate it with my hands and do whatever I want. It was just so
It sounded sexy as fuck.
It is extremely sexy to fulfill your dreams.
Yeah.
So
It is
such a young age.
Say that again. It is sexy to fulfill your dreams.
Yeah, do that. Do
26, right?
it. Something like that.
What,
Yep.
you said
at
what?
that time.
Oh,
Yeah.
6. Damn.
Yep. And so
crazy.
something like that. And then I started bringing it. We had the 41 Funk crew had a monthly at the Elbow Room on Valencia. We did the 4-1 function.
Shout out to
Shout out to Because.
We did
Shout out
Because,
to
Mr. B,
Mr. B.
Max Kane, and myself. That's 4-1 Funk right there.
Mac J.
And yeah, definitely shout out to Because who came up with that name. OG right there.
That's when the city was fun to party in.
Hell
Yo,
yeah,
come
dude.
on.
That
that
era
city.
of that's when the
smells of
city was
Champa.
still like
yeah.
alive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's not
And
alive.
so we had the last Saturday. We did a last Saturday night, maybe for I don't know 6-7 years in a row or something like that. And we brought out all kinds of acts, man. Gaslamp Killer, Exile, Jeremy Ellis. Like it was really really dope, innovative night. And there was one specific performance that was caught, filmed, and put on YouTube. Which at that time, like we were talking about before we started the show, this era where a lot of stuff didn't get documented.
That's right.
Pre-social media. So we were at the Elbow Room. I'm doing this wild, crazy turntable solo with this new turntable. Max Kane's playing a bass line with this Controller 1 turntable, like killing it, melodic, sounding crazy. We got a live drummer. MC One Way, shout out to One Way Possible. He was on hosting it.
That's a dope name.
He was hosting it, and basically that video clip got sent out to a very heavy manager by a friend of mine, my man DJ Doja, who put together a little list of people to shoot over to someone he had connected with, was trying to build with, by the name of Dominic Trenier.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Dom. And basically, Dom got the email about all these DJs because he was looking forward to like maybe getting back into putting DJ rosters together. He used to do stuff with A-Man. I mean, no, not excuse me, not DJ A-Man. What was the brother that passed away? They had a spot in Vegas.
Oh, Adam.
Yeah, and exactly. Yeah, rest in peace.
Yeah.
And but basically, Dom was looking for a new roster, and he got this email from my man, and it had everybody on there, Shortcut and Platter, and
really?
oh yeah, I saw the email, Apollo, and everybody had like a little paragraph, boom boom, and
Y'all had like AOL emails at the time.
bro, it was like it was all written out, and it had at the bottom, I was on there, and it was like just a couple lines, and it was like new invented, co-inventor of the new turntable, whatever, premiered at the Monterey Jazz Festival, something like that. And Dom saw the email and was like most interested in me, and he saw the video clip from the Elbow Room. He saw that one clip.
That clip.
And then he got in touch, and we was talking on the phone. And this is Dominic Trenier. This is D'Angelo's manager. This is like Mark Ronson. This is Q-Tip. This is the music executive producer for the Space Jam soundtrack.
The first one or the second one?
The first, the OG.
Wow.
I believe I can
The
fly.
only soundtrack.
Yeah, thank you for the clarification. Wow.
The only one. I believe I can fly. All that. Yeah. He
We don't
managed.
listen to that song.
No, well, hey,
maybe it's quiet.
It's place.
you find a time. But Jamiroquai, he managed Jamiroquai. Like
He
this dude.
Jamiroquai.
Yeah,
Lot of fun.
Dom was crazy, man. So we started connecting from that one video clip, and that's when you mentioned Mark Ronson. Like I think a week after or something like that, he calls me with Mark Ronson on the phone, and he's like, "Yo, Mark wants to bring you to New York like next week. Like, what are you doing?" He wants to come record you on this album.
Sheesh.
Before I know it, they make arrangements. I'm over there recording Downtown Records with this turntable. Q-Tip's coming in. We do sessions. Now I'm starting to work with Q-Tip. I do private, DJ lessons with him.
When was the first time you?
Private DJ lessons.
When was the first time you had like you had like a? I don't want to call it a groupie moment, but you had like oh shit.
Yeah,
I'm here with so and so.
There was one.
Like a aha, like oh.
It was so chill and so cool, and like everything just felt right. But there was one moment when like we ordered a bunch of sushi at Mark Ronson's studio. Me, Danger Mouse, and Q-Tip.
Was this after the remix Beatles album?
After the what?
After he did that Jay-Z album with the Beatles?
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
I think it was
Gray
after.
album?
I think it was
The
after.
Gray album.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like... Yeah.
Or no, it was crazy, and we all playing records, and I'm getting to play them stuff that I was working on, and like stuff that was going on out here at the time, Modern Funk, the Starship Connection stuff. And I'm sitting here with these guys, and there was just a moment where I'm really like eating sushi and like playing my beats for these dudes.
Did you have on the CD?
Man, it might have been like a jump drive or some thumb drive or something. Yeah.
Can I plug in?
cool.
Hey, while we wait for the sushi, guys, do you mind if I plug in?
Yeah.
Do you know who ultimately decided on sushi? That feels like a Mark Ronson thing.
You're 100% correct.
He's like, hey, yo, what do you think about some sushi? Yeah.
That's intense.
So let me
Just
ask you a
like that.
question. I'm just gonna say this phrase right now. You don't have to answer it. You can maybe shoot me a look to say you understand. When you played that music, at the end of it, did you say, "Don't believe me, just watch"?
All right, folks. We want to appreciate his time today. On that, shout out to the career. Crazy.
This is not even now. That's the crazy thing. This isn't even. There is so much T3.
Oh yeah, shout out to T3 Slum Village.
Crazy.
That was amazing to be able to work with him. Yeah, I can speak on that, man. T3.
Real quick, did you ever like have a moment where you wanted to give up?
Yes.
When?
Yeah, how old
was it? The sushi? It wasn't that good.
No, I mean,
guy?
look. I have to say yes because there's gonna be people out there that have or are sitting in that space
funk
right now, and they're like, "Oh man, I can't do this." So I have to say I have, because it's true. It's true, and I've been in places where it's like, "Can I keep doing this?" You know, like it's a solo push. I don't have like a big team.
Right.
So absolutely, and mostly on my days off, which is why I don't really like to take them.
So you're out here doing research every.
Yeah, we cracking some kind of code. You know what I mean?
So this is. I'm sorry to dive in a little bit more. Sorry,
bring it back. It's all
but
good.
You're saying that this is something that you kind of like deal with currently. Sometimes you're like, yo, what am I doing? Right? You question
now. No, not now. Now, not really.
more solid, more of a solid foundation? Like your roots are kind of grown, because if you really look at it that way, you're 20 plus years in the game.
I've been doing this longer than I haven't.
Yeah.
Say that one more time.
I've been doing this longer than I haven't.
That
Which
is
doubles his
wild,
age, y'all.
too.
So
Yeah.
it's.
I mean, I started real young, man.
There's some gray hairs on that beard, y'all. I don't know if you.
I earned them.
That's wisdom.
Those are strands of knowledge, y'all.
This one got some info for you. This one got some info for you.
This one knows how to truncate. This one has a quantize.
Talking about this one know how to get you the right antioxidants. This one know about your minerals.
Damn.
But yeah, man, you know, going through the journey of it all, and like we were talking about Dom Trinier, that was a big one, because I'll bring it back to, like, you know, have I had self-doubt? Of course.
Yeah.
But when you have someone like a Dom Trinier in your life, that's confirmation. This is a man that exec produced D'Angelo, like brought D'Angelo to, you know, like the world. I mean, if he saw something like that in me that was that exciting to him, to be like, yo, like he would be like, yo, I'm gonna come to your house, I'm gonna sleep on the couch, like we gotta do this. He was like, what do you want to do? You want to work with Herbie Hancock? Like, what do you want? Like, he was so excited about what I was doing.
Yeah.
Do you want to work with Herbie Hancock?
I can't let him down.
Yeah.
He's gone.
So I'm looking at 20 years back, right? And then I just want to give everyone the depth of this. Like, what you're doing now is easier. What all the new DJs within the last 5 years, it's easier now. I'm sorry to say this, but I'm gonna get off my lawn.
DJing, producing,
everything is easier now, right? Access is easier now. You had to be there. You had to be in those rooms, and like, you're not very you're not flamboyant. You know what I mean? Like, I don't.
Yeah, you are flamboyant. No, not at all. Just chill.
We chilling.
And you're just like, you know, and it really shows, and it's like, wow, how grounded you are.
Yes.
It's almost like you have to be.
Yeah.
You have to be, because, like, you know, I hate to say, the industry is crazy.
Oh yeah, it'll break your spirit.
Yeah.
It will.
It'll break your spirit. So, you know.
And it's not personal, it's business. And that's how you have to look at the industry. Industry is a business. So there's not friends, like, everyone's looking for themselves. You know what I mean? So
how many of us have them?
Just gotta keep that in mind, because it's
a big part of the journey. I was talking to my brother Dre One. Shout out to Dre.
Who's that?
Dre One.
Dre One.
Yeah, remember that guy?
No, it was his.
I had a
Is he shorter?
I had a Skyline
Is he short?
class with him.
Short guy?
I know you guys know each other.
Shout out to Dre.
But we
Dre,
were talking about how
Giant
like
amongst giants.
No, what we were saying, man. There was I just spaced on it. We were talking about something. What were we just saying right before that? Right before that, right?
You said shout out Dre One.
Oh no,
Yeah,
friends in the industry.
Yeah, exactly. This is what the thought was. When I was talking to Dre yesterday on the phone, it was kind of like, because I was explaining to him how, like, you know, my experiences even living in LA and working at production studios and being on production teams and submitting music and cutting demos for major artists and working in all these different rooms and being in those experiences, like, it gave me. Sometimes you got to figure some things out to know what you don't want. Like a lot of times, like you know,
like it.
You're not gonna shoot and hit the first thing. Like you know what I mean. Like why do you know that you don't like anchovies? Because you had them before.
Right, even though they are delicious. Yeah.
You might like them, you might not. Or it might be a context thing. It might be like, yo, they amazing on pizza, don't like them on bread.
Yeah,
but
I don't like that brand.
But you tried it to know what you don't want. And I think in life, there's a lot of that, you know, and I'm kind of like experiencing the industry like you were talking about. And
Allowing yourself to fail or allowing yourself the experience.
experience
Experience
because,
is very important because like you can scare yourself out of an opportunity.
and I'm getting more confirmation for the more positions I put myself in. And, you know, everybody has their own spiritual approach. I'm very close to God. I love God and I fear God.
Yeah, you could say.
And I feel like, you know, I continue to ask God to order my steps.
Yeah.
And I'm going to stay on my path. And it feels right. And as long as I'm centered and I feel good doing that and I continue to get confirmation,
Right.
I stay on my
It's
path.
the faith.
Yeah,
too,
and like-
right?
It's a very faith. Yeah.
And like you said, it's not an easy road. You can kind of say that rejection is God's protection.
You could say that.
You could say
I
that.
think you should say that.
You should say that.
Yeah. Say that one more time.
Rejection
Say that.
is God's protection.
Shout out my brother
out.
JB.
Shout out to JB.
Who I've been collaborating with, a fantastic producer, guitar player, musician.
Fucking fantastic.
I have basically like a little
Great human.
new little production squad at my studio right now. I got to shout out Swayze from
Sway.
FNG. I got to shout out another producer I'm working with, Beast Adiyemi from San Francisco. Shout out to Adiyemi, check him out. My brother Serge, FNG, Baghead, FNG. You know, the FNG crew has been popping up in my studio. They going crazy. So, you know,
Are they all rappers?
There's some produce, some rap, some do video, some comedian, some photography. It's like multimedia.
I have to say, they have cooler names than what we had like back in
Yeah.
the day.
My name is Gus.
Yeah. My name is MC Ferocious. And this guy's like, my name is Baghead.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo, Baghead's dope, dude.
Brett Falco is a cool name though.
Thank you.
Brett Falco.
Stop that.
Brett Falco is a cool name.
No, but those guys is a great part of like, you know, what's going on right now, you know, and that's been a great part of like the give back and holding my
Yes.
studio, opening it up to like, you know, the cast that's coming in next. That I want to, you know, continue to
Watch them
nurture.
create.
So
Hell yeah.
much talent out here.
It is, you know, that was the cool thing, like transitioning from like what I experienced in LA.
You're the OG now.
Honestly, I didn't realize that.
You're the OG now.
When I came back from LA and then I met like Baghead and he was like,
Is that proper spelling, Baghead? One
Yeah.
word, 2 words?
Yeah, one word.
Baghead.
Yeah, that's my nephew right there, brother
Shout out
Neff.
Baghead.
And when I came back to LA and I met him and he reached out to me, it was like he posted on IG and he had a post that was like his top 10 favorite producers or something. And I was on the list and he tagged me and I didn't know what he was doing. So I tapped into his page and I was like, wow, you know, we had some similar folks. He doing some cool content. He's got dope beats. Like, wow. And then we started talking. He needed help with his album. He wanted a mentor. Started coming to my studio and, you know, his whole crew been, you know, pulling up. We've been cooking. You know, I really appreciate these guys, and you know, it's great to see. It reminds me of like that Formal Function era. So
The hunger.
yeah, you know what I mean.
The fun of it still.
Yeah, you got to stay around the drive, man. Like it's very important as a creative to, you know, continue to stay around people that are driven.
Yeah, absolutely.
Moving, not dragging their feet.
The young energy's fun
like
too.
mine.
New energy.
So on that list, can you recall any other like DJs turned producers?
Like current people
On
or
the list that Baghead had. Do you recall?
there was some producers. I think maybe Soundtrack was on that list. I don't remember who else, man. Why would I pay attention to anybody else? He tagged me.
Hey.
Well, that's a great.
That's a great segue.
I mean,
because sometimes here on the FREE99 podcast, we like to play games with our guests.
let's play a game.
So
Again.
Let's play our game.
let's play a game, man. Come on, man.
Come on.
Come on, man. Rommel.
Let's play a game, man.
So we
Refill.
So I'm okay right now. The premise of the game is to name the DJ/producer in the Jeopardy form, and the name of the game is Go DJ. That's my DJ. Go DJ. So name me producer/DJ.
Did you have one, Jan? Did you come up with questions?
I got a producer DJ that I have to say right now.
Go.
Please do. Please do.
King Swift Rock.
Yeah.
I had a question about that too.
So yeah.
I had a question about that.
We gotta go there now. I'm
Okay.
feeling the vibes.
Okay.
You want to go there now?
Okay.
Go there now.
Yeah,
I missed my
Table of the game.
I'm okay with that. So
Yeah.
please please explain to us who that is to you, and the first interaction and who that is to you, because Rommel knows, like, I always want to bring him up.
We have to.
I always want to bring him up.
That's my brother.
Especially with people who knew him.
Yeah.
So
That's my brother. That's my brother. I miss him dearly. Swift Rock, rest in peace. Oh, man.
Rest in peace, Swift Rock.
Yeah. I miss you, bro.
Lucas. That's right. That's New Florida. Lucas forever,
That's
dog.
right, man. Lucas forever, man.
Yeah, real. What?
Oh, no, not that one. It's,
Where you at?
Where's it?
Was it Deej?
Yeah, right here.
Oh, yeah, right there.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to
Deej,
Deej.
man. Yeah, I saw your episode, Deej. You doing great, brother. I'm really proud of you, man.
Handsome as everything.
Yeah, DJ Swift Rock was my brother. Rest in peace, the king. I mean, before I got to meet him, I remember, I want to say, going into Q's Records, top of the hill, Daly City, John Daly Boulevard.
Loved it.
Hell yeah.
I walked into Q's and I want to say Swift was behind the turntables in the back. I didn't know him, but I saw him just fucking up some doubles, just going crazy. And I'm like, what the
On
fuck?
a random like day.
Yeah. Like, wow. I think my boy Jaime that I mentioned earlier from high school, like, took me to the record store. I think we were going in literally to buy East Flatbush Project.
Wow.
Try by 12.
Wow.
Yo.
Which was promoted by my OG Buys One. Rest in peace. Another rest in peace, man. I miss you, Buys.
Try by 12, carried by 8.
So we went in to get those records, and I saw Swift behind the turntables, and I was just like, damn, this dude is crazy. Didn't get to meet him, didn't say what's up. Fast forward, Divide and Conquer time, like, I think we went to my boy Jason Smith. Jason Smith was kind of working with Jay Smitty, we called him.
That's my boy.
Schmitty,
my city.
That's your boy?
You know about
Jay
Schmitty?
Smith, yeah.
Schmitty. Hey, cats know about Schmitty.
Hey, Schmitty.
Cats know about Schmitty.
I don't know you, but I like
and
you.
Schmitty there was a basement, and we went, and Swift Rock was cutting and juggling down there. And me and Smitty and Samurai, my boy Samurai.
Shout out to Ryan.
Right?
Right. Yeah, no, shout out to
Those are
Ryan.
my dogs, right?
Schmitty in your city, man.
I don't know them, but they sound cool as fuck.
Schmitty and Samurai. Motherfucker. I love
those are my weeples right there.
So this was after you went
You
to
real
Q's.
Lakeview, like, Frisco.
This is deep.
This is after Q's, right?
Yeah.
So you go into a
I kinda
basement.
knew who he was.
Yes.
Down the street
You
from-
go down to the basement, you see him cutting too. And you're like,
It was in 7. It's right by 7-Eleven. You go 7-Eleven.
And I was legit like exactly. Exactly. And I was legit hyped to meet him, and he was in there just cutting it up, and he was so nice and hella cool to me, and, like, you know, just let me get down on the turntables and showed me a few things, showed me a quick chase pattern, this and that, and then we became friends like instantly, man. Like, I don't know.
Sharing game.
Yeah. Bro, Brian
Sharing game is very important.
for a period of time, like, man, Brian, bro, a lot of people don't know, like, how tight we were. Like, Brian used to come when I lived in the Excelsior.
Shout out to the E, man.
When I lived in the Excelsior, right around the corner from where Brian's house was, he would walk over, like, a lot, bro, like almost daily, and we would kick it, and I would play him beats, and we would make beats, and we would go over piano chords, and we would share plugins and share samples, drum sounds. I would
Do you
go
have any beats with him?
for sure, and I would go to his crib, dude, and Kels, y'all know Kels,
Shout out to
who was on the
Kels,
show.
man.
talking about
Y'all know Kels, who was on the show as well, and I watched that as well.
He made my We Eating beat. That's a
Robert Horn
Kels.
with the story.
shout out to Robert, right?
And Kels got a lot of music with Brian as
He
well.
does.
Yeah.
And but yeah, it was just that kind of relationship where, you know, he would like to just pop up a lot, come through, cook, watch me cook, peep what I was up to, you know, all of that, and it was just like we had that
Connection.
that
Synergy.
bond, bro. Like, that was different from what we would do on the DJ world. Like, we would come, you know, get together and just, you know, make R&B records or go through juggles or whatever it was. Like,
You guys were a band.
man, we had like a very special, like, understanding and respect for each other. We respected each other a lot, man.
I do. With that being said, I do want to read the first quote that I got from somebody, and that is, not many fun facts. Just knew Teeko since he was in high school. Was a hungry DJ, soaking up game from pretty much everywhere. DJing with Divide and Conquer, working at Ultrasound. He just wanted to learn and develop. Quiet and kept it to himself, and always stayed true to what he liked. Brian also knew he would be a threat when it came to music. Yikes. He would always talk about how dope Teeko was becoming. believe this was when the Vestax 1 controller came out into the DJ scene. He just took DJing to another level. And this is a common kind of like subject that was brought up. Everyone was like, check out his boiler room, check out his boiler room, check out his boiler room. And this was before boiler room was boiler room.
Yeah, it was kind of early, yeah.
Yeah, but that's what...
And Swift Rock's in my boiler room episode. If you watch, he showed up. He's right behind me. My brother right there.
Yeah, do you know who might have made that quote for you?
Dre?
Shout out to Dre.
Shout out to Dre, man.
The tallest Filipino I know, no joke.
I only see him at Target now.
I know, exactly.
Shout out.
Last time I seen him was at Target. Shout out, man.
Shout out all the 2D Extreme and Dre 1 and
Tone.
Yeah, man. Tone. Yeah, man.
But yeah, like it seems, and I talked to a couple people. Gus probably has like the cannon fodder right now, but it seems like the common denominator was that Swift had so much respect for you.
Man, there was a lot of love, bro. There was a lot of love, dude. We would chop it, talk about life, everything, bro. Girls, everything. Like, you know, so it was absolutely gut wrenching when we lost him, man. I was messed up for a long time. But you know where we see so much strength in his brother, and I'm so proud of him, dude. It's amazing, bro.
Yes.
So like he's carrying that torch strong, and you know, like, you know, cats like myself will not stop shouting him out. And
as you should not.
Yeah, all my brothers, man. Like, look, like I said, I've been doing this longer than I haven't. So, you know, we lost some soldiers along the way, bro. I lost J1. That was not tight.
Yikes.
You know, like that was my first drummer. Like one of my biggest inspirations, biggest motivators. You know, we had bands together, Dollar Bin Quintet. You know, all that.
Yeah.
We got Swift Rock. You know, Buys One. Like it's just, you know, it's a part of the journey. And you gotta like feel blessed to come in contact with these people while they have been here. You
Yes,
know, like
absolutely.
That's how I
Keep
feel.
their spirit alive, bro.
Yeah, absolutely. And I really appreciate, because like, you know, being able to discuss, you know, how great these people were is what it's about. Like, you know, some people after he passed, like they would call me and ask like, yo, what happened? How did he pass? And I'm like, look, I'd rather ask me how he lived.
Right. Yes, exactly.
And I'll tell you all about that, because the dude, you know, was just magical, bro. Like, yeah, so that's just,
Yeah, I'm lost for words right now.
yeah, honestly, it's you don't come across people like that too often. And it's so rare.
I have to shout out Gus.
Yeah.
Because prior to this podcast, prior to me building with Gus, like I didn't know much about Brian or Swift Rock, and learning so much about him and just seeing the people who he touched, man, it's beautiful is what that is.
Yeah, man. It was a special thing. I already knew, even when like those moments when he would come over just to like vibe, I already felt like special. Just the fact that he would kind of, he didn't drop any music. He didn't really drop too many beat tapes or anything like that. A couple real little remix here, the Leo one or whatever, like that. But he had music, and it was, you know, he would share certain things with me. I had to pull on him, like, yo, bro, bring me that beat, like, play that for me, dog. Like, stop holding all this stuff. But he was perfecting it, just working on it. So, you know, hey, Kels, if you're watching, bro, tap in with me, man. Honestly, I would love to, you know, let's get back in there and get some of his beats put together so we could put something out. I think it should still go out.
Kels needs to put his shit out now.
Yeah.
Really, like,
and if you need help, he got it. He got my numbers. It's all the time.
Wow.
Whatever you need.
You have our numbers too, but his is the most important one.
Whatever you need.
Yeah.
We get it done.
Rest in peace, Swift.
Yeah.
I don't even know.
Beautiful, man.
I can't really continue on with
Thank
the
you.
game.
Thank you for bringing them up, because
Of course.
that was part of my list, but whew,
I mean, you say DJ producers, that's one of the best in the Bay to ever do it, and we didn't get enough time from them, but we got a lot of soldiers out here still, you know, holding it down and representing for our boy.
Yeah, we do.
I think you already won the game, but do you still feel like playing or what?
Run it up. Let's play.
yeah.
How many questions you got?
I got 3. Do you have 3?
I have 1.
Okay, I'll do one then. We'll go
Well,
one.
1 and 1. Okay. Yeah.
This is going great, by
This
the
is
way.
going great. All of the emotions.
I laughed. I cried.
Oh shit! You want me to go first?
This is
go
a
ahead.
you got
Yeah.
documents.
Sorry.
You got documents,
Yeah.
bro.
No, he's like Chris Hansen in this bitch stuff. He's like, what brought you here today? All right, here's the first question.
All right.
This producer has worked with Christina Aguilera, Kanye West, and Nas. Who is it? There's a bonus hint if you'd
Multiple
like.
choice?
No.
Oh.
But there is a bonus hint if you'd like.
Okay. Bonus.
Some may say, fuck, this is a dead giveaway. He has a mass appeal.
Oh. Really?
Yeah.
Premiere?
You're correct.
He did a Christina Aguilera joint?
One of my favorite songs, yeah. That shit is fresh, dog.
Okay, the Christina Aguilera stumped me.
Yeah, we'll play
Otherwise,
it after. I'll play it.
I like it. I like it. I like it. Good question.
Okay. What DJ producer career started in '85 and outside of music acted in films such as Set It Off, The Wash, and Training Day? That last one was like a giveaway.
Wait.
Oh!
DJ producer?
Yeah.
That was in Training Day?
Yeah.
Wait, let me think. Training Day.
Easy, Ethan Hawke. His name was DJ E Hawk.
No. I don't know. I don't
What?
know.
Do you remember Training Day?
Who is Terry Crews?
Hit the buzzer on it.
No.
Okay.
What's the no? Yeah, what's the...
Do you know who it is?
No, go ahead.
Give another
Was it-
bonus hit. Bonus hit. He had an attitude.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah. And he did have an attitude.
No, this whiskey's kind of tight.
And
yeah.
he's
He had an attitude.
Yes.
And there was a movie made about him.
and there was headphones.
Oh, yeah, okay. Oh, Dre was in Training Day? Yeah, Dre, okay.
Yeah.
Dre.
He's like easy.
Hit the
Jimmy.
mile.
Yeah.
He
He maybe had
He's like easy.
30
Jimmy
seconds.
Iovine.
Yeah. He had 30-second combined fine time.
I'm fucking really good at this game.
You are great at this game.
Since Rommel brought up a quote, I want to say a quote.
Here we go.
Quote it up.
One of the most hardworking, talented musicians I know. I regret not being able to work with them.
Damn.
The times he called me to make music together.
Whoa. That's about me?
Yeah.
What? It's not about us. It's about you, dog.
It's not about Dr. Dre? Who said that? I regret the times that I called him.
Yeah, like let's make music.
I called him.
Yeah.
Damn. Why he didn't call me back?
Oh, easy. Rapping Forte.
Man, honestly, I have no idea who that is. I would love to know.
Shortcut.
Oh!
Shortcut. Shout out to Shortcut.
Kuya Short.
Kuya Short.
I love that you.
Holy shit.
I love that you that you say the language with love. I love that. Though.
That's Kuya, bro.
No. The way you say it with love.
Well,
it's
it's different.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You were
They know who my Kuya. Hey, shout out to Kuya Rhett Matic. That's my Kuya for life. He know that.
Damn.
Rhett, I love you, boy.
Respect. Yeah, Shortcut said that.
Damn.
right.
Recently?
Yeah, to me. I asked.
this is how we do our shit. All
It's
right,
not too
I got
late,
another
Short.
quote.
We're not. Don't have regret, bro.
No. This
It's not too late.
No regrets.
Call me back.
only forward. It's only forward.
But honestly, Shortcut, I love you. You're one of the hardest working DJs in the world. So don't worry about not hitting me back. We so proud of you and keep rocking.
Facts.
Sheesh.
We proud of you. You carrying the torch for Swift. You
Big
carrying
facts.
the torch for me.
Big facts.
Everybody, bro. We love you. Keep pushing. Thank you. God bless you.
There's a lot going on with him that
A lot.
He's the
Yeah.
hardest working, bro.
Yeah.
50 years in a hip hop
I already
celebration.
know.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it. You don't have to hit me back, man.
I'll see you when I see you. I'll see you in traffic.
It's good. I'm gonna meet you at the top.
Also, side note, whenever I see like a server at like a bottle service, I always call him the hardest working man in hip hop. But yeah, you are though, Short.
Yeah, we love you, bro. You've been an inspiration since the jump.
Here's what I got. Teeko is a musical genius with roots in Bay Area DJing and overall hip hop, whose musical vision goes beyond any person can comprehend. Do you know who said that?
Joe Rogan.
Yes.
You're
Ding,
close. You're close.
Joe Biden.
Last name starts with a B.
Last name starts with a B.
It is Mr. B. Thank you, Mark.
Oh, Joe Biden was close.
Joe Biden was close.
That was close.
Hey, we did it, Joe.
We did it.
We did it.
We did it, baby. Gus, come on.
We did it, Joe. Sorry, we did it,
We
Joe.
did
it.
Joe.
Yo,
You
shout
got
out
one
to
more? I
Mr.
got
B.
one more.
Shout
You
out
got
to
one more?
Mr. B. Shout out to Mr. B.
I have one, but I have to pull it from my phone. It didn't print out. Hold on.
Is yours? But I'm sure yours is probably the Thanos of that motherfucker. Like,
No. Go ahead. Go
okay,
ahead.
yeah, let me go first.
Okay, Rommel.
All right.
You guys are really good at this show, by the way.
Do you listen to me?
You guys are fantastic.
We love what we love, man. Let's get these flowers. Let's get these flowers up.
Take
You
them.
feel me?
Hope
Put
you
that
weren't
on,
allergic,
bro. Yeah.
bro. If you are, whatever. All right.
Take some honey.
Here we go. Teeko is an alien. Always has been. I'm lucky enough to have been around for the Zebra days as a young kid, and he was a key player in that scene. Seeing that, and then seeing him with DMC US Finals with the most San Francisco Teeko set ever was the best. I have the Jimi Hendrix and Mission Impossible set memorized.
Hard.
Also, people don't know about his influence on Mark Ronson, which I think should be mentioned.
Damn.
I appreciate him always being true to himself. Salute. Who is that?
Damn, somebody down from the Zebra era. My first thought, honestly, Cutso, but I have no clue.
Ooh, shout out to
Who was that?
Miles Medina.
Miles? That was Miles?
That was Miles.
That's love, bro.
Shout out to Miles. Dog.
Miles is Miles.
I love Miles. Dog.
That's a recent thing. You asked him something?
Like we're talking earlier today. Yeah.
That's amazing. That's really recent. That's today.
Yeah, today.
Oh man, Miles, I appreciate you, and I'm so proud of you too, bro.
Dude, Miles.
Miles, you there? Like you take a moment if you watch this clip. Miles, take a moment to sit back and relax and appreciate where you are. Because I remember when you were at Zebra Records, you had a different name. What was his DJ name, bro? It was
Medina Miles.
Nah, it was like Mysterio or something like that. But I remember when I first saw him step on the scene at Zebra,
Yeah.
I already knew he had there was a wave to him. Like it was just
There was that it factor.
he had a flow. He
Yeah.
had a straight up flow. And Miles, take a moment to pat yourself on the back and sit back for a second and look at what you've accomplished while you continue to move forward and always keep your vision moving forward because you're doing amazing work. But give yourself a pat on the back from where you came to where you got. I'm proud of you, bro.
Shout out to Miles. Love you, Miles. Love you, Dina. Love you, Hannah. Love you, Just.
And Swift and on Swift's proud of you, bro, too, Miles. I already know.
Love you, Chancey. Love you, Marty. That's how I met them.
Wow.
That's great, man. I'm super that's cool that was actually Miles. Like that's a great man. He's been doing amazing work. Like I only got to kick it with him a few times, but that's like my bro already. It's all good.
Is it weird hearing this? It's kind of weird, huh?
It's kind of weird, but this is like, I mean, look, bro. Let it rain, dude.
Let it rain.
Yeah, I'm with it.
Let it rain.
Hold on. I got
Go. Please, rock.
Yeah, we don't do this every day. Go ahead.
Teeko's contribution to music and culture in the Bay Area and beyond has been his courage to follow. Hold on. Let me reset.
Remix.
I want to be sure I do this right.
This is
okay?
good.
Please.
Here we go.
Templeton. Shout out to Templeton.
Yeah.
Teeko's contribution to music and culture in the Bay Area and beyond has been in his courage to follow his vibe and in seeing the unique vibration in the artists that he works with. I call her L Dub, but that's Nina Parks.
Hey! Nina.
I call, you know what I mean? L-Y.
Nina.
Yeah. That's Nina Parks.
Oh,
Nina
wow,
Parks.
man.
Yeah.
The modern day Frida Kahlo right there.
Wow. Right.
Hey,
For
sis.
all people.
AKA Carmen San Diego, where you at?
Oh, you find her though. She's there.
She's out there.
Oh man,
Yeah,
I'm
shout
proud
to
of you,
Nina,
sis. I'm proud of you, sis. You keep fighting that fight. She out there on the front lines, man, doing all kinds of stuff. So that's a warrior of a woman.
For
That's
we
a
can
warrior.
breathe. For we can breathe, right?
That's a warrior of a woman right there.
In closing.
Oh,
Sorry. Go. I'm done.
No, go ahead. Let's have Jan close.
Oh, Jan. Okay,
And
guys.
then,
So, okay, Jan. God.
You got one more, Gus?
You got one.
Yeah, but he's gonna close it out.
Oh, you're gonna close it
Oh,
out.
he gets the closer, dog.
It's my closer, yeah.
Go ahead, Jan.
one.
Man, this is incredible.
This is
Like,
good stuff. I got no pants on right now. This is quality.
No pants podcast.
This is quality.
I noticed that when as the pod progressed.
My hand's been on the table the whole time, B.
Hands on your knees.
I was
never
I was not prepared for this. I thought we were gonna talk about aliens or something.
Next one.
We can
Maybe
do
on
it.
the next one.
Next one.
Hit me on the DM.
Man, you went back to back from like Shortcut to Miles, and
that's
like
good.
you weren't even like expecting it. And you were like completely surprised. Man. So I just have like a little small moment for you. I don't even know.
It's a moment. Don't just let yourself short.
If this will like make a dent or anything, but back in the day I was making videos with the Renegades. I want to give a shout out to Politics, Wicked.
Ooh, that has street smell.
I
Jazzy
DJ'd
J.
his wedding.
Whoa.
Politics.
Shout out.
Is there an X or a C?
X,
A K? X or a K?
So then
We love Renegades. Go ahead.
Yeah, every time I hopped on a project and Politics gave me some music from you, I was like, we're like really good and well taken care of, because he gave me like the Teeko mix, or whatever you took care of us on those projects.
That's crazy. I didn't even know.
I just wanted to say thank you for that, and thank you for coming on.
Yes,
Man.
absolutely.
Like I said from the jump, thank you guys, man. I'm going to continue to support your platform. So I appreciate what you guys are doing and having great people on, just providing space to tell the stories, man.
Yeah, I think this doesn't take away from any of the other guests or anyone that we talk about.
This is this moment.
This is this moment. This moment.
Well, there's only now.
Yeah, there's only now.
Yeah, soak it in, y'all. Soak
Eternal
it in.
now, simply.
It is very important, and we've said this on numerous occasions, right? Gus, myself, JD, Jan, we had the opportunity to grow up amongst giants in the same area, the same living space where they were bred, right? There's so many names, and today I am just humbled. I am so happy that we made this happen. Teeko, thank you. I can see how uncomfortable you are in receiving your flowers, and that just shows, that just speaks to your character, that you don't look for that. You're not looking for any validation. You're simply trying to share with the world what you think is beautiful. So thank you.
That's it, man. We're trying to keep everybody inspired, man. Inspired in spirit.
Rejection
Is God's
protection.
Amen. Church.
Can you let us know what's happening? What's happening right here?
Oh, okay, let's get a look at that. Let's get a zoom in on
Gus,
that.
you got this, dude. This is your shit, dog. I love it, dog.
Okay, yeah, let's
Not
get
a lot of people get to have this happen.
Damn,
okay,
bro.
so I need y'all to absorb what and this is the only image I could find. So, but I need you to absorb how this is able to happen. There's a lot of
Exhibit A.
Please. Let them know what time it is with this, man.
Okay, this is a fucking Nardwar moment right now.
Wow, Gus, I love you, bro.
Yeah, Gus, good one. Gus didn't see it coming. Good curveball, hell of a curveball. I'm gonna lean into it.
Lean in.
I'm gonna lean in, take it left, oppo field. We're gonna take it oppo. Basically,
This is a picture of a picture, y'all.
yeah, that's right. That's a picture of a picture. This was on a custom bag that was made for me by Adidas, because I was
With this fucking face on it.
That was made by Adidas.
I want my face on some Adidas merch.
It was Adidas merch with my grill on it, and they gave me shoes with my name on it because I was DJing for the Do-Over. Shout out to the Do-Over.
Not everyone get this, y'all.
I had
Come on, man.
That made it past Adidas Creative.
Can I get these flowers up,
Hey,
though?
but funny story. The day that I DJ'd at the Do-Over, this was when I did the Do-Over. Shout out to Jamie Strong, the whole Do-Over crew, LA.
Shout out.
But when I did Do-Over, this was, I want to say, in Portland. And the funny thing was they gave me shoes, custom shoes, with my name on it, Adidas. They
See
gave
the
me
Adidas right here,
Adidas
y'all.
fit. They
Yeah.
gave me the custom joints.
Why did you
Bruh,
put that, though?
why? Tell me why.
Fucking wild.
I showed up to DJ wearing Jordans.
Wow.
So they with it.
Hey, yo, give him the but that's the only sound we don't have a bad sound, though.
I felt
Jason
bad.
jeans on.
I felt bad, but I'm pretty sure I had some Adidas pants. So but I was like, yo, this is crazy. Like, who's this guy wearing Adidas pants
Hey,
with
you're like,
Jordans?
what's up, y'all? You're like, fuck.
I was breaking all kind of rules, but shout out to Do-Over, and my man Salva was on the bill that day. He got a custom pair and a custom bag. But
Yo, that's Gus.
funny. That's funny. Nardwar
Gus,
moment.
bro. Gus.
Shout
Oh, he's
out
not
to
done.
Do-Over.
You're cooked, bro. You're cooked.
Yeah, you guys, I'm fried up.
Do you know where this picture's taken?
Okay, man. All right.
Who's that?
Do you know where this picture's taken?
Who's this woman?
I just want to know if you know where the picture's taken.
That's from Indonesia, brother.
What year is this?
That is from Jakarta, brother.
Yeah?
That's from Jakarta.
This is your first set in Jakarta? Like
That's
your
the first time I went to Indonesia, right there.
It looks like Jakarta.
okay?
You got Jakarta
okay?
pulled.
Yo, hey, where's this woman at, man? If she watching, man? We look amazing together.
Hey, should I be
look good.
blurring her out or what?
We look good,
Do you
right?
want her to blur us out?
yeah.
Or let it rock.
I'm soaking up the fit.
No, let that rock.
Let that rock.
If you look at the fit, it's very on brand to what how his spirit is, because it's
Look,
come on, man.
let me tell you something about that Hendrix.
Because you guys both play the Star Spangled
Let me
Banner,
tell you
right?
something about that Hendrix
That,
shirt.
that didn't come in a tall tee, a big tall tee. That Hendrix.
Look at this grip right here. This woman is safe.
Dude, Jakarta.
Look at that grip.
Yo, Teeko got him safe in the streets.
She's safe.
Indonesia is an amazing place, man.
She's safe.
Yo.
That was my tie-dye era as well. I went heavy with the Hendrix tie-dye. And I reconnected with my guitar teacher from back in the day because he saw me on Facebook with a Hendrix tie-dye and he was like, I know it's you.
Yeah, this is early on the tie dye.
Yeah.
This is early. This is like Hate Street tie dye.
Yeah, that's not for sure.
There's no mall tie dye here.
1,000% I got that on Hate Street.
That's like the
1,000% I got that on Hate in Ashbury.
If you're watching in Jakarta, I know you're a couple hours ahead, but you know.
And this is the last one though. This is the last one. This is the last
That's
one. I got.
that's a good one, guys.
That's a fuck.
Okay, well now, all right.
Holy shit, Gus!
All right.
I really need to know what kind of shoes these are.
He's
Now
about to
we
flip.
drink.
Now we're drinking.
Now we
Now we're
drink.
drinking. Let me see
South
that.
alone, man.
Let me see that. Let me see that shit.
He's about to flip the table.
Yo.
I need
All
it.
right.
I have to know what kind of shoes these are though.
Okay, now here we go. I got questions for you, brother.
Wow.
Who authorized? The very first time when I saw my prom pic.
Gus, dog.
Man, that's fantastic. Look at the boy.
The boy right there.
Yeah, I definitely had a Filipino date right there. She was looking amazing.
It's probably right there.
She right here. She got cut out.
For all
Yeah,
intents
we
and
rock the
purposes.
sneakers, man. I don't know what that is. Maybe Air Force Ones. I
I'm
don't
thinking
know what's
K
going on.
Swisses.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, those are little
Let me
K
see what's
Swiss.
going on.
The Euro hiker.
Oh yeah, because you look at the little,
Yeah.
the little bridge.
Yeah.
Yeah, could
That
be
kid, that
K-Swiss.
kid in that picture.
K Swiss is real Frisco though.
Come on, you had to rock the white sneakers with the black
Why don't-
suit.
Puffed.
Come on, man.
That kid right there has no idea what his life is about to.
Nah,
about to
no
happen.
clue. Didn't know what was going on. Look
I
at him.
need to know which is your favorite though. Out of the three, if you could only choose one,
This turned into a dating show, bro.
yeah, which one resonates with you the
She
hardest?
looks so happy, bro.
She is happy because she's safe. This guy didn't have it quite figured out, so he's still searching. So I can't go with him.
What would you say to that guy?
Get your paper. Don't worry about the women. Stay focused on your goal.
Stay focused.
Next picture.
Next one.
Where the girls at?
Yeah. Boom. Next one
This
over.
is your goal, bro.
Where the girls
Here's
at?
the goal.
We're in Jakarta,
From the
dog.
front to back. I know you feeling that.
Next, yeah. So it's like here, right here. Focus on the money. Right here. Make sure she's good.
Yeah. The next one is this is the bag right
And
here.
then now we got the bag. We
Literally
we
the bag. This is the bag.
Literally on an Adidas bag. So this is basically the course of life.
Yes. I held it like this on purpose.
Yo,
That's the
Gus,
course. You're still figuring it out. You in there. You know who
Yeah.
you're protecting, and you got the bag.
Gus.
I can only model my life after those pictures if I
Gus,
could. I'm gonna
that's
make it a
a
point.
fucking-
I'm going back to Indonesia. Find her.
Teeko,
Teeko.
like, he really explores the hip hop. Like, he's really covered in it. Like, he was a graph writer for a little spell.
True.
TICO.
All right, you guys with the files here. Come on.
Bad?
Damn, BAD, bomb and destroy, man. Danilo, Kuya boy. Put me on the crew. Kuya.
Kuya.
I love how you say Kuya. Oh, you say that with my heart?
You say it
Listen.
right. You say it right though. You say
His
it right.
mom used to speak Tagalog to me, bro, like in high school when I was at his crib. So like, anong oras kayo lalakad, you know, like. Come on, bro. Did I say that? Did I say
Bomb and
that?
destroy?
My guy, my
Did I say
guy,
that?
my
Did I
guy.
say that?
Hey guys, can
Did I say that?
we give him a marker right now so he can sign the table?
Oh, yeah. Look at
Yeah,
that.
hit me up. Let's get crazy.
Bomb and destroy?
I'll do it. I'll do
Let's see it.
I'll
Let's
hit the
see it.
OG,
What
one
hap-
flow, downtown style.
Whoa.
As I'm getting the pen, could you tell us what happened in the Excelsior on the box truck?
Yo, Gus is just like this. Gus is like this.
What happened on the box truck in the E, man?
Well,
Well.
it was a late
High school,
night.
right?
It was a late night.
It was a clear dark night.
Night on Ocean Ave, out in Lakeview, trying to act like a sad.
Yo.
Yeah, we was out in
R.I.P.
Lakeview.
Bald Henry.
I was writing my name in graffiti on the wall,
Bald head ring? Who's bald head ring?
and yeah,
Shout
no,
out.
I mean,
Shout
come
out.
on,
RP?
RP.
RP.
Yeah.
RP.
Come on,
Sure,
It's
that's
I'm getting toasty. I'm getting toasty.
Yeah,
Yeah, little tasty.
I tell you, holding that marker, bruh.
So,
Okay.
box truck in the E, high school.
Chris is.
Yeah, what? We probably bombed it. Yeah, we bombed it hard. BAD.
You, who else was
I'm
there?
not. I can't incriminate it.
Let's sign your name on this.
Over, mine, price.
Over. Mine. Price. Who did you talk to, man? Come on, man. Who did you talk to, man?
Danilo.
Kuya boy.
Oh, we went to the boy.
Yeah.
Boy.
I take it back to the house.
You got to talk to him?
Take it to the house.
Yeah.
That's my heart and soul right there. That's my spirit.
I could tell. I could tell.
That's my spirit.
Damn.
Yeah.
Shout out to
That's my
Danilo,
brother.
man.
That's my family all the way.
Thank you for sharing.
Thank you,
for
boy.
sharing.
And his birthday is coming up, so I'm gonna see you, boy. I'm coming through. We having a birthday party. But yeah,
What do you
absolutely.
bring? What food do you bring? Probably some Frank Grizzlies, huh?
Much respect to you, motherfucker.
I should come through.
Yeah,
with the
shout out to Frank Grizzlies, man.
Yo,
Shout out to Frank
Grizzly.
Grizzlies.
That
If you
churro
watching,
is delicious.
pull up on 3rd Street. Go look them up on Yelp. Frank Grizzly, incredible food, incredible people. That's my joint. You will see me in there. Believe
Check
it.
their time though, because their time is very specific.
Yeah, that's
So,
right.
are you gonna do Teeko with 2 E's or with an IC?
Well, I retired the IC after I got wrapped up. I retired the IC after I got wrapped up.
So as you're signing the table,
Yeah.
Yo, that's pretty good. That's good.
that's a nice tea.
That's really good.
Anything you want to share with the people?
Oh yeah.
Any words, any energy you want to leave with us as your
Upcoming projects.
yeah, that too. But you know what I mean. What's your spirit tell you?
Yes.
My spirit wants me to tell you guys to just look. I mean, I know everybody's dealing with what they're dealing with, and I always kind of keep that in my head, like always kind of be aware of what somebody else might be going through. You know, I can't really hold anybody or expect anything from anybody else, so I gotta just do my part.
Right.
I don't expect nothing from anyone. If you come through for me, great, but if you don't, I wasn't expecting it anyway. So I think it's important to remember, don't burden yourself, and don't punish yourself with other people's mistakes. That's what they call anger. Anger is basically when you punish yourself for other people's mistakes. That's what they call anger.
That's what they call it.
And then also control where you put your focus is such a key. I think reality is basically determined by what you put your focus on and what you put your energy and what you give your energy to. So control that, keep that intact. Find something to have faith in.
Yep.
And and if you're feeling off, tap in or play some of my music. Hopefully it brings you there. I'm trying to put all my energy into that so that it pushes you up. Hopefully you guys get to peep the new Larry June single when that drop
When's that drop?
next week.
Next week, today.
Tuesday.
That might be this
Tuesday.
week when you're watching this.
Yeah, Tuesday.
Produced by Teeko.
What's it called?
It's called Meet Me in Napa.
Ooh.
It's called Meet Me in Napa. It's smooth.
Is this you? Is that you? That's you. Please.
Stay focused, y'all.
Shout out. And that was a great thing. I'm happy to be working with Larry. Like, that's an artist that I actually was like resonated with just in his message of just healthy, organic, and just doing his thing on his hustle,
Yes.
getting his paper. I resonate with that all the way. So, I'm happy to supply a soundtrack and just continue to build. And, just everybody in Frisco doing their thing, everybody in the Bay. I'm rooting for everybody. I want you guys to move accordingly, man. Move smooth, move ethically, respectfully. Don't forget about the people that came before you, the pioneers, the ones that's not here anymore. Continue to hold the craft and to hold the torch up with honor, respect originality. Don't lose hope for originality, guys. Like, that's the most important thing. Like, when I was starting out, originality was everything. You had to be original.
Yeah.
Right now, it's starting to slip away.
Yep.
And it's almost like being cookie cutter is like the way. I'm telling you, you're not gonna make it. It might feel cool for a hot second. Your numbers might be going up because you're riding somebody else's wave. It's not the long-term game. You will not win like that.
Create your own way.
Create your own. Do something original. Find your fingerprint in this game and give as much as you can. Like George Clinton said, the only way to keep what you want is you got to give it away, and that's why we got to give up the funk.
Give up the funk.
So live to give.
Live to give, and one day you'll get the bag.
And you will get the bag,
You'll
baby.
get the bag, baby.
And this young man did. And this is episode 214
214
of the FREE99 podcast. Love the Teeko music, man.
Podcast.
She need to get in
Free
touch.
tea. Hey, Indonesia, get us up.
Tap in.
Rest in peace, Swift, baby.
Rest in
Hey,
peace.
I love y'all, man. I love y'all. Appreciate
y'all.
you guys. Thank you so much, brother.
Energy.
Thank you,
Love,
Rommel.
love.
It's big love over here. FREE99.
Peace.
Wow.